Welcome back, and we're going to finish the show with a few final thoughts. So we're going to talk about the top 5 holiday movies. Okay. I know Elf and Christmas Vacation definitely make my top.
Yep.
Because they're just classics. What about you guys?
To be honest, Elf didn't even make my top 5.
What?
You know,
I'm Will Ferrell.
It's a funny movie, but I can do without seeing it after a while. But the ones that I marked down were, I've always been a fan of Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer for whatever reason.
It's a classic.
It's a classic.
It's a good one.
I hear you laughing, but it's funny. It's funny. Charlie Brown Christmas, because anything Charlie Brown, I'm all over it.
Did you see the new Peanuts movie?
I have not yet. I'm gonna see it when I go back.
I heard it was good.
So did I. So I'm so excited. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the animated version.
Yes.
Polar Express, I think, is another one of those classics that you just have to see.
Completely slipped
and
my mind.
then you mentioned it before the show, Home Alone,
which
is just hands down a classic. But probably the biggest one of this, the two biggest ones for me on my list are Charlie Brown Christmas and Polar Express. Like, absolutely adore the Polar Express.
It's a good movie. What about you?
Elf.
Yeah.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Which version, though?
You know what? I love them both. But I have not watched the animated version this year, but I do force myself to try to watch a Christmas movie every night in December before Christmas.
Dedication.
Even though I'm slacking, I'll make up this weekend. I'll make up for it this weekend.
All right.
The Year Without Santa Claus, the animated version. The Santa Claus movies, the Santa Claus 2, Santa Claus 3. And Home Alone, of course. But I love Polar Express too. I remember reading that book.
Right. It's funny because I never used to be a big fan of it. I know my little sister loved it, my parents loved it, and then after a few years, I was like, all right. I kind of warmed to the movie eventually, but I was never a big fan of Polar Express up until maybe last year, actually.
Well, do you guys make it a point to watch the ABC
25 Days of Christmas?
I'm not a big follower in it, but there are a couple movies I'll be on. I'm like, oh, cool, I'll watch every now and then, but I'm not a big fan.
I just set the DVR.
Yeah, pre-record it. Well, it's been a great semester. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks so much for having me back on. Last show, but hey, better late than never. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe we'll see you next semester.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Make a return.
We'll see what happens. All right.
All right.
So,
well, it's been
same as last year?
Yep.
Let's do it. All right.
Sure.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you for watching our final episode, and we'll see you next semester.